The last 20 months of this pandemic have been emotionally and financially crippling for millions around the world. But for tech titans, they have brought a dramatic reversal in fortunes. I'm talking about the likes of Apple, Google, Amazon. They have all become bigger than they already were, with profits that go up to several $billion and a double-digit growth rate in their net incomes. How exactly did they do it? All thanks to you. Our next report breaks it down. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit us, thousands of businesses were thrown into chaos. The disruption was massive. It appeared like everyone would suffer. 20 months into it, we have some winners. Big tech has grown bigger.
The issues.
On Tuesday, Apple revealed that it earned $21.7 billion in the last 3 months. $21.7 billion. That's almost double the $11.2 billion it earned in the same period last year. Over the last quarter, the company made $40 billion by selling iPhones only. This is significantly more than the $26.4 billion it made during the same period last year. Other big tech giants are having an amazing time as well. Take Microsoft, for example. It reported a net income of $16.5 billion last week. That is an almost 50% increase from the $11.2 billion it reported same time last year. The coffers of Google's parent company are swelling up as well. Alphabet Inc. has reported an astonishing 166% increase in net income compared to last year. It has reported a net income of $18.5 billion for the last 3 months, compared to $6.96 billion earned during the same time frame in 2020. And then we have Facebook. The social networking site has also doubled its quarterly net income, earning $10.3 billion in the last 3 months, compared with an earning of $5.2 billion last year. Its peers are minting money. How could Amazon be an exception? The e-commerce giant continues its record-breaking growth. On the 29th of July, Amazon reported a 50% increase in its quarterly net income, earning $7.8 billion in the last 3 months, compared to $5.2 billion during the same time. The fact is, the pandemic has made tech giants and their bosses unfathomably rich. The question is, how did they do it? The answer is they did not. Their customers did. How exactly? By making tech companies their lifelines during lockdowns. Take home shopping, for example. It went from an occasional indulgence to a safety necessity during the pandemic. People used Amazon excessively to get items they could not go to a store for. The same for socializing. People used Facebook and Instagram to catch up with their friends and family. As schools went virtual, families bought laptops and tablets for online learning. And with strict lockdowns, any business that still had money to spent it on ads on Google and Microsoft platforms. All of this might seem too obvious now, but it wasn't necessarily a year ago. The habits that we adopted were in some sense exactly what the tech giants had hoped to create for us. And it shows in their earnings reports. Bureau Report, WION World is One. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.